More memory, faster CPU, Windows computer getting slower as you use it. Corporations when advanced AI makes a mistake that costs millions. Companies using AI to sort out applications. Candidates using AI to write resume and cover letter. Nobody. Hey, are you sure you're getting enough sleep? Me. Yeah, man. The light here just makes me look so bad, haha. Also me. Google when there is a massive data breach leaking the private information of everyone. Google when you try to sign into Gmail from another device. Eating cereal in a bowl. Eating cereal in a cup. Eating cereal in a Japanese antique traditional bowl. Having toast instead. My mom calling the dentist that I cannot come for my appointment because I'm sick. 24-year-old me. $5 shake in Pulp Fiction. $5 shake in 2024. Friend, check out this sweet tree. Me, I tap that. Normal people at 2 a.m. Me at 2 a.m. When the company I'm applying for actually looks into my past job experience. The rules were, you guys weren't going to fact check. My nose after I've sneezed and everyone said bless you already. I'll do it again. A cool game is announced. The game comes out as a demo. The game is fun. The game is cancelled. Post-gifted children remembering squares and circles class. I liked it. I was good at it. Young women dating older men. Young men dating older women. Life inevitabilities. Death. Failure. Regret. Ranked multiplayer game going into overtime when you want to finish. Dogs when you open any wrapper. My therapist. How bad is your anxiety this week? My anxiety. Me singing along to Highway to Hell. People at the funeral. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Drinking milk for the calcium. Drinking milk because it's awesome. When you go into a field of something you dreamed about doing, but it turns out it sucks, and you're having a midlife crisis at 19. That was a problem for future me, and now I am future me. You're playing a horror game. Creepy music stops playing. Hold shift to run. 18-year-old girls. Let's start acting mature. 32-year-old men. Me realizing the day I had today was a good day. Mr. Beast drama every week. This isn't even my final form. Me whenever someone at work says Happy Monday. 22-year-old me when we already had 3 potential World War III this decade. They could have drafted me in all of them. That feeling when Spooktober has arrived. Japanese if a train isn't at least 10 minutes early. Croats if a train is less than an hour late. Me in heaven watching my son blow my inheritance at a casino. He really is my son. My parents in their 30s. Cable TV is too expensive. Me in my 30s. Streaming apps are too expensive. This is where boys grew up to men. Watching my friend make hot chocolate using water instead of milk. The Uber driver bringing me home after a night out with the boys. When you watch a psychopathic movie and suddenly realize that everything in the movie is actually happening in your life. Characters finally revealed their full face from their secret face protective equipment. Future dating pool for women be like. When you make the most out of the honeymoon period. Healthy dinner on proper time. Junk food at 3 a.m. Friends. Saturday night plans. Me. I'm gonna start eating healthy. Also me all weekend. How it feels when your idea gets ignored at first, but it turns out to be the best one. When you are the only one who did the homework. My cat when he gets dinner early. My cat when he realizes why he gets dinner early. You finally find the perfect video. The guy is moaning louder than the girl. Taylor Swift grabbing a glass of water in the middle of the night. I guess they ducked around and found out. Her. I bet he's thinking about other girls. Him. Why does water taste better when you drink it from a glass and not a mug? Stephen Hawking reincarnated as a chair, doing nothing because mentally too tired. Me tired of doing nothing. Source material exists. Hollywood making adaptations? Nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Me about to watch a full-length video after scrolling for 2 hours. Me 30 seconds in. Literally the same person. Wannabe edgy tech lords. A cheese sandwich is just raw grilled cheese. He's out of line, but he's right. Girls. Why do guys never pick up our hints? Their hints. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Why isn't an image automatically upvoted when downloaded? When you get so stoned that the smoke starts revealing your destiny. Peaceful day exists. Cough and cold. YouTube comments then versus now. I found this video very entertaining and will show it to everyone I know. 2024 anyone. How it feels when you gain a cat's trust and it starts to follow you. VPN commercials. I never log data. That's my ninja way. VPNs when it was him. PC gamers when they realize a picture is only 1 FPS. When I make a comment and I keep getting notifications every 5 seconds because 2 random people are arguing in the replies. How it feels trying new socks when your old ones were full of holes. How I look when I want to take a screenshot, but turn my phone off instead. Your next task is to not mention how dark it is at 5 p.m. for the next 3 months. Whenever a potential employer says, "We're all like a family here," I must get out of here as quick as possible. I still have a week to study. I can play games until tomorrow. There's still 5 days left. Maybe I'll play a few hours. 2 days is still plenty of time to study. Oh no, the exam is today. YouTube doesn't recommend you videos longer than 5 mins anymore. YouTube doesn't recommend you videos longer than 5 mins anymore. That feeling after seeing some photos of your childhood. By the gods, what have I become? When she breaks up with him for me. Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. A radically different childhood. Calling into work sick. The moment you get off the phone. My younger self watching me going to bed at 9 on a weekend. Me at work after fixing the printer. My brain thinking we're gonna die after having a minor health issue. So it begins, when your song about stacking bananas all night becomes a Halloween staple. How people show themselves online, how they really are when you get to know them. My fiancée after she finally finished her pumpkin carving. Eat fresh rice. Eat leftover rice from yesterday. Celebs doing a fun little lie detector test as part of a movie promo, and then the interviewer asks, "Tell us about Diddy." The Soviet official, when he finds out the Chernobyl nuclear power station temporarily reached 100,000% output. Those workers he hired do such a great job. When you send your friend a 2-minute video and they reply with, "What the heck?" After 10 seconds, starting my shift, 10 minutes in, human beings are a disease. Bro, why are you so sad all the time? My literal brain. Caps lock, he does exactly what I do. Shift. But better, me getting ready to game all weekend, my wife and kids. Which country song? The one that goes, "When we were young." Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Northerners on their lawns, me trying that in Florida. When someone finally gives in and watches a quality anime for the first time. My god, I get it. Watch 2 back-to-back 15-second YouTube ads. Keep clicking refresh until ads are gone. Me, using a leaf blower. How it looks. How it feels. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? Yes, it's called My Family Tree. Asking for my $5 back for my missing Amazon item. I don't need the money. I need Amazon to not have it. Focusing on real life. Focusing on imaginary storylines that you created as a maladaptive daydreamer. When you run over that 4th pedestrian, chasing some blue hedgehog. When you finish Googling the mild pain you're struggling with. My death poem, my final will. Should've, should have, should've. What is a common sense issue? If you go to public school, your lunch should be free. Me staring at myself on FaceTime instead of my parents?